people can do. Hell, we can do it better than them. So it's like, just stand it and own it and just love it. Because the moment you do that, then
Exactly.
nobody's gonna tell you nothing. They can't mess with you because your confidence is with you. So yeah.
I like that. Confidence is key. All right, guys. So that's Damien. Mr. Producer.
Just go right on into part two.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to part two, Damien. So this is five general questions that we ask everyone on Verse TV. And number one, the first question is, if you had all the money or power necessary, what would you do or change that you feel most benefits the LGBT community can have?
Well, I would first thing I would probably do was start like a little group catering towards them, like maybe trying to find like little support groups. I would start like a little program or like maybe like a little scholarship catering towards the LGBT community. I'm sure they probably have those out there, but I would start like a little scholarship or something of that sort. Then I would try to find more cures catering towards the HIV and all the sexually transmitted disease that some of us may have within the community, and just try to, um, help us as a whole.
Okay. All right. So number two, quote by Thomas Merton: "Ask not where I live, or what I like to eat, or how I comb my hair, but ask me what I'm living for in details. Ask me what I think is keeping me from living fully from the things I want to live for." The actual quote, which we just read. So, what is your goal in life after reading that quote?
My goal in life, God forbid, when I leave this earth, I want to make my mark. I want people to remember me for simply being myself, somebody who's not afraid to help bad, somebody who's a good person, somebody who is a fighter, someone who is very intelligent, very capable of doing whatever he wants to do. Um, yeah.
Okay. And what is slowing you down from doing these goals,
Well, I don't think
from
anything is
achieving
slowing
these
me
goals?
down. I don't think anything is slowing me down. I just
Mm-hmm.
think it's just really people on social media. Like people nowadays, they don't really like. Well, I'm not gonna say they necessarily like. They don't really gravitate towards the inspirational type stuff. They don't really like real stuff. People like drama. So if you don't really have drama, or if you don't have nothing really like spicy, they're not gonna tune into you. So I just think it's social media dependent. So social media, I honestly hate to say this, but I hate social media. Social media brainwashes people. It's terrible because it's just like we're so fixed on social media, and it's fucked up our brains to where we can't even differentiate what's real and what's fake anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because believe it or not, some people think I don't even have a disability. People think I'm like faking this all the time. And I'm just like, really? Why would I fake or try to make fun of someone who can't even help themselves? Like, that's just something I'm not about and something I would never do. So for you to even think that, it's just like, wow. Why would I do that just to get some followers and clout on my name? So that just goes to show that that just goes to show how social media is set up.
Yeah. Sometimes it's set up in a whole different way, which it's not clear sometimes, but we gotta live with whatever is there and make it work to our advantage. That's the best example or the best advice I can give anybody is use social media to your advantage. Don't fall for the foolishness.
Yes, exactly.
So, Damien, what is your deepest tea? Can you tell us something that you have never said or post on social media?
Um, my deepest tea.
Oh,
I really don't know because like I'm an open book. So it's like I'm very
okay.
open. So it's like I show everything to social media. Now, I, I really don't know because when I tell you I be sharing everything and I'm just so open. Like besides,
That's
I've
good.
learned
You're
that
transparent.
yeah, I'm very transparent. Very.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
can't.
That's
I
good.
honestly,
Hey, that's why you
I
have a
can't.
lot of followers, and that's what they love you.
Yeah, thank you. I honestly can't think of one. Like I'm really trying to sit here and think. I can't really. I don't really be, out here acting crazy or like, doing nothing like this. Well, I mean, of course, I go out and have fun and just live life, but I don't be doing nothing too extravagant. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Completely. So,
Yeah.
hey, that's good. That's good. There's no deep tea, guys. Don't ask no more. There's no tea for y'all. So, what are some stumbling blocks that you had on your path? How did you overcome them?
Child, God Himself. If it
Amen.
was for God, then I don't know what I would have done because I've been through a lot of shit. It's just God Himself. He was really walking me and lifting me through the way. Like He saw I was crying out for help, and He took me under His wing and said, "It's gonna be all right. I got you." And it's just like you have to go through the bad before you get to the good. You have to go through all the crying, all the angriness, all the sadness before you get
Hmm.
to the good. So I just like if it wasn't for Him and my mother and my family, I don't know where I would be at. But yeah, if it wasn't for Him, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be here.
Okay. Hey, overcoming obstacles is important. So, what are some things that you would like to be left in a legacy time capsule?
He said it again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, sure. What are some things that you would love to leave behind in your legacy time capsule?
Um, that's interesting. Probably my portfolio for one. We'll probably leave that. And I don't know, maybe just some gems, like explaining how you can be confident. What can you do to uplift your confidence? Maybe something like that.
Hmm.
Something that's useful.
Something is, but that or something also that represents you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, thank you. So, Damien, can you tell us where on social media we can find you?
So you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Yes. And my ads are all the same. It's Damien G, ITSDAMIONG. All of my ads are the same for Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. My YouTube is Damien Gross. Really don't upload on there a lot, but I need to. But yeah, everything, all of my ads are the same.
All right, all right. Well, thank you, Damien, for being part of the Verse T family and letting us interview you. Thank you for being in our show. It was amazing. From a huge fan myself, I truly appreciate having this time and having this conversation with you. I hope we can have you again sometime. And
Yes,
thank you
I would
so
love to.
much for your time.
Yes, I would love to come back. Thank you guys for having me. It was so much fun. I really appreciate you guys reaching out. Thank you so much again.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So you guys know, look up for Damien Groves, um, influencers, social media model, and definitely a
Content
spokesperson for people
creator.
with disabilities.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and thank you so much. This is week 113 of Verse TV. Yeah. So thank you so much for being on this episode, and have a great one, my friend.